Agatha Christie was a renowned English author whose books made readers eager to read about the adventures of Miss Marple and Hercule Poirot. However, few know the writer became the centre of a real-life mystery when she vanished one night in 1926. Agatha Miller met her future husband, Archibald Archie Christie, in 1912. The pair later married and moved to London with their daughter, and it wasn't long before Agatha began to see success with her writing. Despite her success, Agatha was extremely protective of her family's finances. She insisted on living modestly, which placed a strain on the marriage. Archie began an extramarital affair with his secretary and eventually asked his wife for a divorce. On the evening of December 3rd, 1926, the estranged lovers got into an argument over Archie's plans to spend the weekend with his mistress. With Archie gone, Agatha climbed the stairs of their Berkshire home, kissed her daughter goodnight, and made her way back downstairs. After writing a letter to her secretary saying she wouldn't be returning that evening, she got into her car with just her driver's license, an attaché case and fur coat, and drove off into the night. The next morning, Agatha's car was discovered run off the road at the Newlands Corner Nature Reserve in Guildford, Surrey. Through the items left behind, the authorities were able to determine that the car belonged to the author. Agatha's disappearance made front-page news. Home Secretary William Joynson Hicks pressured police to find answers, and a local newspaper offered a £100 reward. Both Archie and his mistresses were placed under suspicion, and hundreds of sightings were called in from across the United Kingdom. The mystery writer had become the centre of a real-life whodunit. 3 days later, the search was called off after Agatha's brother-in-law received a letter from her, dated the day after her disappearance. In it, she said she was going to a spa in Yorkshire for rest and treatment. She was located alive on December 14th at the Hydropathic Hotel in Harrogate, Yorkshire, where she'd been staying under the name Mrs. Teresa Neal. When confronted by Archie, she appeared unable to recognise him despite them having been married for 12 years. So what happened? Archie believed his estranged wife was suffering from amnesia, while others have theorised Agatha was in the middle of a nervous breakdown. Some even accused the author of staging her disappearance for a publicity stunt. We'll curiously never know the real reason for her disappearance, as Agatha rarely spoke of the event. She only mentioned it in one interview, during which she claimed the car crash had caused her to suffer memory loss. We may never know what really happened on the evening of December 3rd, 1926. It will remain up to conjecture, as Agatha passed away in 1976 without revealing any other details.